review of the meeting minutes from November 17th, 2025.
Didn't see
I didn't see anything strange either.
Page 3, first paragraph, last sentence. Secondly, by Mueller, all in favor. Second by Mueller.
Okay.
And I think Caitlin was here the last meeting and I had her crossed out.
She was not, I crossed her out.
She wasn't? Okay.
Okay, so just a second.
Is there anything else anybody seen in there?
That was all I said.
All right.
Make a motion, we approve the minutes as corrected.
Second.
Motion's been made by Kevin, second by Chad. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? All in favor? Motion moved. Next on the agenda, we'll be doing public comment, right? Or will you move?
Yeah, public comment.
Okay, next will be public comment, so we've got Bob Ellis on the agenda. Bob, how you doing?
I'm wonderful, wonderful. Anybody don't know, I'm Bob Ellis. I own a property right over here across the street at 114 North Third. I pay my taxes on time, so you guys get paid. But anyhow, what has happened, Mr. Blake Reed did some excavating and tore down a retaining wall that is a parcel of our guttering and curb and guttering on the street. He dug through the ground. I saw him working on it, so I know it was him. And then I went and visited with him on the 26th, and he was not especially nice. But anyhow, I know you guys don't want to hear me read law, but I'm going to read you a couple sections.
Hang on, back up. Who did this?
Mr. Blake Reed. Right in the house.
Oh, okay, so he's in the White House there. on the
He's in the
corner.
White House. I own the Yellow House.
Okay,
Okay. And from the house to the retaining wall, which is not really just a wall, it's part of the guttering. And it's a curb. It's part of the system. Been there for years. Worked great. I repaired it when things have happened to it. But anyhow, he tore down the what I would call part of the guttering, and it says in here under 13206 in your ordinances, no person shall cut any curb, gutter, pavement, blacktop, sidewalk, or excavate any street, alley, or other public grounds of the city for any purpose without first obtaining a permit and going through its inspection process. And when I just within the 26, he says, I don't have to do that, he's done, do whatever I want. And so I would like for the city, the next part of this 13206, it says, once the work for which the excavation was made has been completed, the city shall restore the pavement and the retaining wall and whatever it is, take it back to where it was before.
Do you know what he's talking about? Yeah. How far from the street is it? Is it on the street? No, I mean.
Right here, the easement goes to the sidewalk, the brand new sidewalk.
Right. So the sidewalk to the street or sidewalk to the house?
It's not really drainage, it is a retaining wall.
You-
Most of the water goes across the street to Reed because when the library went in, that was court. So it kind of goes there, but kind of more retaining wall, but he did take out probably 15-foot section of it because his sewer line comes down to a clean out and then runs along that wall. And he had his clean out cap broke off from a mower, went down in and turned sideways, and that's what backed his sewer up for a week or two. And so he got equipment, ripped that all out. It's kind of between these two.
It's not my property. First of all, it's the.
Well, between the two property owners. In my opinion, because the city didn't tear a wall down, we dug behind the wall, found out it wasn't our problem. Told Blake, sorry bud, it ain't on us, you got a problem on your own side. Because originally thought maybe they cut through it forward, but they didn't go up there.
But you take a good, and the only way for you guys to see it with your own eyes is to go over there when it melts. And you can see that now, if we accept what Mr. Reed has done to the city property, it's gonna wash out underneath there. If there's running water, gonna be running right up against where the retaining wall used to be. And it ain't gonna get better. It's gonna wash out more and more. And it does drain.
So I think the real question you're trying to figure out is who's responsible for fixing it?
I believe the city is, by the
So-
ordinance.
With that, Tom, I'm gonna turn to you.
Is the retaining wall on the city easement or is it on the property owner's property?
City.
All of
Would
the
it
city
not
property, all of the city property, my property stops about 20 feet from that retaining wall. And, I don't have any problem
Do
with
we
it.
have any liability in this? When it's two homeowners, seems like a civil suit to me.
I'll have to.
No, I'm not-
Retaining wall worded in there to where we're liable, because I told him I would dig behind it and then replace it, because we would tear the wall back. So I gave him all the tools, but
But who put the wall in?
That wall's been
it's
there
been there
for
forever.
100 years. But it's
So that's the
been,
next question, do you have to put
it
in a
has
wall that's
served
actually,
as guttering for,
because that wall ain't too. You need some arm rails to block people from coming off the sidewalk,
Again, I don't have enough facts in front of me to really make a conclusion.
But correct me if I'm wrong, the homeowners are responsible, like my house. The homeowners, I'm responsible for my ditch.
We dig it, you mow it, clean it.
Yeah, the sidewalk there that I need to have fixed, that I need to fix that. So,
It's on the city easement, but
it's all
But
city.
Maintained by the
maintained by the property owner.
Kind of like the tree's gotta be 12 foot over an easement, and that's on you.
yeah,
We do maintain that, but we're not responsible for that. A guy comes over, look at it this way. I go in front of his house and I decide I want to dig up the sewer line. I don't have to have a permit. I dig up the sewer line and throw a bunch of rocks up there. Wait till you see this place. It's covered with rocks. This guy's got a mow it. It's such great big rocks, this big, leave behind. And I represent the house and that, but it stops. I mean, it's 50 feet from my house to the retaining wall. And I know there's a property line there someplace, but from the property line, do I have responsibility to the middle of the streets? Do I have responsibility to the other side of the streets? This is city gutter, city drainage system. So, I understand that.
Tom, what do we need to?
I would be glad to meet anybody with it.
I'll take a look at who is responsible for, having that retaining wall, even if the retaining wall is required to be reconstructed. I just don't have enough facts in front of me. So I'll have to take a look at it.
Need to
We're not gonna take any action on it.
obtain some more facts.
That's fine.
Move with that.
That's why I came today. I wanted to get this started. Is there any way that I could meet you over there with it?
Let's see, I'll next be out here on, is it Wednesday for municipal court?
Tuesday, right?
Tuesday next week. I'll try to take a look at it when I'm out here for municipal court Tuesday next week.
I'd be with you, I mean,
I can get pictures and send them to them too.
Yeah.
I can take a few pictures and send it to them.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it doesn't need fixed, and I'm not saying that you should be responsible. I just don't think that the city needs to be stepping in between the two
It's
homes.
not too long. It's all in my
He's
email.
gonna come up with the information because I am not a lawyer.
Here's our legal advice.
I just add my
on that,
2
so-
cents.
Yeah.
So a citizen tore down something that was
No,
on the
city
The
city.
city didn't do any of it.
That's what I'm saying, a citizen
Oh,
tore
city,
down
yeah.
a wall that was on city easement.
Yes.
Is that allowed?
Yeah,
No.
to access his sewer line that goes under the wall.
He did not apply for city, he should have had something to do with the curb and gutter.
We'll take a look at it. We're not gonna resolve it tonight, and we've got a lot of ground to
Yeah.
cover.
Okay.
Wow.
All right, thank you.
Next, we're gonna move the, police department section up. So, Shannon?
So we just had an abatement, and the things left to be abated, so he did get the mattresses and stuff, and all the junk was down in the back of the truck. He actually got the truck moved
That
around.
was the picture for us.
Yeah, moved around to the front of the house. The motorcycle is not there anymore. We've been told to decide, which is fine. The only issue that I find is that I don't believe it's registered, and I wasn't able to get a hold of him to find out if he had registered it. So that's the only thing we have left. I mean, he did definitely make progress.
Right, because he's gone back to
He's
the
gone back to
hospital.
Maryland or whatever, yeah, Virginia.
I thought.
So the next step is getting
So,
registered.
and that's the only thing that was left out of the list of
Yeah.
things,
The motorcycle?
the truck.
Parking the house.
So that's, I mean, that's.
Okay, so it's in the house, it don't matter if it's registered, it don't matter nothing, because it's in his house. It's in his house.
So the
Okay.
question is the truck.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if.
And I did not find, any record of it being registered yet, and I haven't taken pictures of what's going on currently, so.
What color is this year's?
Well, that's 2022.
Should be.
Oh, is that 22?
The white
Should be
sticker.
white.
So do we
yeah.
have any
Oh, it is.
form of way of contacting him or
I want
anybody that, anybody that's staying at the house?
I'm just trying to contact him.
Cause it's just, I got you.
It is his truck.
I say, is the vehicle registered in his name? It's
Last-
just not up to date.
So,
Many times, it's my belief that anytime we make progress in these, even though it can be painstakingly slow, progress is progress.
Yeah.
Mhm.
In light of his medical issues, I would say, let's wait on this one until after Christmas.
And he did most of, he
Yeah,
did his part to
absolutely.
get on
No,
everything else.
it's up to you guys.
And so
I'm just bringing you the information.
I would agree with Tom that progress is progress.
Mhm.
And that's a show of good faith that, that they're doing their part.
And the small amount of time he had to do it.
So,
If we're, because he's made progress and we're gonna push it off again, and you've left him a message, I mean, if he's at Bethesda, like he said he was gonna be, can we send a letter to him, just letting him know what's going on?
I think that would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Because if he's, I mean, I'm assuming he's telling us the truth, that he's at Bethesda. We send something there, they will get it to him.
are we making any kind of a
We just,
deadline on this, or we just kind of just gonna play it, roll and see how it progresses?
I'd recommend that you just, push this to your first meeting in January
Okay.
to follow back up on it. Because he's obviously, shown good faith in trying to get
I agree.
the more major of the concerns resolved.
Do we just need kind of a consensus on that then? Or is it just kind of a,
You can do it however, consensus would be great, motion would be even better.
motion would be decided to revisit?
Since we're at the first meeting in December, that gives us 4 weeks, so it would literally be a month. So giving them a month to register it, or do we do it on the 19th of January, which would give 6 weeks?
That's yours.
Whatever you wanna make into a motion.
Well, we don't know how long he's
Or,
supposed to be at the
you know,
hospital for. I don't know why
make a
he's in the
motion that
hospital. I
will-
know he had some, issues from
I would
when he was over.
make a motion that will bring the topic back up at that meeting.
I want to make a motion that we revisit this on January 19th at our meeting.
Motion been made by Kevin, and second by Ronnie. Is there any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? All in favor, motion carried. Was there anything else for the business? All right. Thank you for everything today out there.
Yes, sir.
With the weather.
Yes, sir.
Zoning, do we have anything in zoning?
Dylan is supposed to be here tonight.
No storage shed.
Brett Cole submitted a permit to get a shed.
Okay.
And then, I don't know what the follow-up was on the next one. That's the one Dylan was gonna go talk to him about the fence.
Oh, right.
The Brett Cohen, he obviously, I mean, this is not a size for size, this is the 12 by 25.
Yeah.
So
Did,
Dylan looked over this over there?
Dylan said he'd be here tonight.
Well, and it looks like he's tearing down a wooden shed that is there and replacing it with a metal shed.
Yeah, that shed that's there is like a 10 by 10, I think. It's not very big.
But he is also doing it to become compliant with code.
Right, to put his vehicles in.
Yeah. But we have no information from Dylan as far as if it met all the requirements and everything.
No, I'll try to
Is
message
there-
Dylan. and
Is there
see.
any way we can, yeah, I was gonna say, try
Yeah.
to call or message him?
And we could add a, line on here or at the end of everything that if Jones hasn't fully inspected, that he signs off, dates it.
Yeah.
And then we know if he signed off, he's approved on his end.
I think that's what he's doing. Or is that just saying that?
That's what I would assume that is, but, there's no signature, there's no nothing there.
Correct.
So I don't,
I agree with you.
and I honestly can't say that I've ever seen in the past where it's, here it says approved,
Oh, yeah.
zoning administrator and mayor, and whether it was approved or denied.
Two different forms here.
The business permit is different. Let's see what anyone found out with Dylan real quick.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Dylan's looked at both of them and they're both good to go now.
Okay. Well, with that information, then, we can see about moving forward.
Make a motion, we approve the zoning permit for Brett Cole, to build a 12 by 25 foot metal storage shed at 731 West North Street.
Second.
Motion been made by Kevin, second by Cheryl. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? All in favor, motion carried.
Make a motion, we approve the fence permit for Joseph Thayer at 20,
I think it's on the
no,
second.
813 Center Street.
Is it 813 or 318? It says 318.
I think it's 318.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
drawing says 813, that's what I looked at. Okay, so 318 Center Street.
Okay, motion been made by Kevin,
Okay.
second by Ronnie. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? All in favor, motion carried. Was there anything else within zoning in there that you know of?
No,
Okay, we'll move on. Looks like we've got, a brief executive session, and we get a motion.
Make a motion, we,
Should give us a minute or two to.
I make a motion, we go into executive session for 5 minutes, with the city council, the maintenance supervisor Dustin, the court clerk Emily, and city attorney Tom. Tonight,
City clerk. City clerk.
What
You
about,
said court.
oh, city clerk Emily and city attorney Tom, at 1921, returning back here at 1926. Non-elected personnel.
Motion was made by Kevin, second by Chad. Any further discussion? All those in favor? Did you just say aye?
Yes.
I made the motion, I seconded it.
Yeah, then I said all those in favor.
Yeah, that is our.
Oh, okay. All in favor, motion carried.
We were in executive session for 5 minutes with no decisions made. This don't even fuss me.
Do we want to put names in there, or do we want to just specify employee?
I just
share?
Okay. Well, do we need to specify
An amount.
on the probation part?
Oh, Tom, does that issue mentioned?
No.
No?
Don't mention the probation. Okay, I make a motion that we allow employees to share accrued sick time with another employee. And the word that.
Did that sound right, Tom?
Yeah, for the allowance under the city personnel policy.
Yeah, please.
Second.
Motion's been made by Kevin and seconded by Chad. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? All in favor, motion carried. Dustin, you're up on maintenance.
I put in here the purple wave of what we got for the truck and for the Tahoe, and then what you want us to do.
This is something that we definitely could use, and we've been wanting kind of one of those gadgets though, and, since the prices came up for the truck and the Tahoe, and, PD needs some weapons, just kind of like to get this shining toy, so we can do some grade work accurately with one person, and give the rest to PD. And purchase the weapons.
Thank you.
We have a transit currently, but it is, takes two people and you level it with glass. Very accurate, but if you set it up back. This takes a lot of that skill level out. And it shoots 4,000 feet, so it's 24 hours for anything right there. Like the drainage project on the main, for the second line can be used, and multiple other things.
Yes.
I make a motion, we allow maintenance to purchase the dual slope rotary laser level kit out of the funds from the sale of the maintenance truck from Purple Wave, and then donate the rest of it to the police department for weapons.
In the amount of,
Not to exceed $700.
motion been made by Kevin, second by Ronnie. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? All in favor, motion is carried. Tom, have a good evening.
Thank you.
Be careful.
We've got a water project at Hardyville I gotta get to.
Have a
Okay.
good night, Tom. Drive safe.
7:30.
7:30 for Tom Luzen, thank you.
Just before we carry on, how much was remaining on what you needed for weapons?
No, I don't know right now.
You don't have one yet?
I don't, what, I do, but I don't want to tell you something that
Okay.
Well, they just, I think it was,
I would
Yeah,
rather not, I can
That's all
bring
right.
it back.
We'll wait till we get the horseback.
Just asking because we're crossing
Right,
We're
I
giving-
didn't expect that,
we're
thank you,
giving-
Justin.
maintenance money to PD, so how do you track that?
Well, the,
it's general fund.
It was a sales truck.
Well, like the Tahoe money went back to PD,
Yeah.
didn't it?
I think it went in the general fund. and
Correct.
we reallocated it.
What else did you have, Dustin?
Good question. I was gonna ask you guys to ask me questions.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Water plant PC, did you get a hold of him on installing software?
And it's going to be this month.
Okay.
So prior to Christmas, he's hitting that holiday. Yeah, I expect to hear from him sometime this week or next.
Okay. And I think once he does that, the drivers for the new printer should work fine. And is there anything else down there that we need to update for that? that you know of? I mean,
Was that the skated tire you're talking about?
Yes. So,
Yeah. Jonathan said something about a report software.
I believe that's, part of the SCADA.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It states every 15 minutes it takes a sample, and that's one thing that Matt was gonna be looking for, and he wanted to sit down with our machine. He was gonna take it home, but he decided to just do it at our side-by-side swap. He thinks it'll be okay.
Okay. When you get a firm date, let me know, and I'll make sure I'm available just in case he does need something. Sure.
Mid-December.
Tractor's still at the shop. Not completed yet, so. The other thing, water line was supposed to start today, but due to the weather,
Yeah, and they had already postponed it, via locates for December 2nd, so they were kind of ahead of this weather.
I got you.
They may be postponed a little bit.
Awesome. Okay. You guys have anything else for Dustin?
Did we get anything done at the lake? Grapes?
They moved, they rode.
We had worked on the dock.
Are we good on
Maybe it's
market?
coming up, we're still about 6-7 inches low, so maybe some of this will here bring it up a little, make it float easier. I'm still waiting on the excavator to give me a day when he's ready. To just make time. It ain't gonna take much for us, we just gonna do a bolt and knock the rod out.
Obviously, snow on the ground makes it hard, but is there any way we can get in touch with them and see if we have an idea?
That's basically what we get.
Are we good on rock and salt?
Salt and sand, we've got probably 40 tons, we're about half of our shed. I think we're good for now. Sander might need a starter. That's good, thing you brought up, for the equipment today. And I don't have a price on it, but I would say it's probably in the $200-300 ballpark, because they're too expensive.
Is that something we get
Very
from?
strand.
Oh, very good.
We could source it locally.
I think last year, I think we tried with
Yeah,
one or one that, oh, this one right, that's right.
And I
Tractor
think it's the
suppliers.
starters. The starter was going then.
Gotcha.
I think we want to put a starter. About all I got to update wise.
And we're doing the library's parking lot, right?
Yeah, when I get to it.
Yeah.
I didn't even get all the streets really done today, but it's maybe a block. You gotta drive on some of the side streets, like no cul-de-sacs, I didn't go to some of those. We'll pick back up tomorrow and try to clean up everything else.
Okay. Appreciate it, Dustin.
Jonathan doing good, water plant's doing good, and it's getting better with all this electronics.
Cool. Appreciate it.
Are you gonna need that starter before the next meeting if they do a next 60?
Yes. I would like
Should be in the mayor's
Yeah.
limited budget.
Yeah.
This shouldn't be too much more. It should be a pretty good.
Did we,
Just let me
did we
know.
ever approve a dollar amount for the mayor?
What was it? $1,000?
Don't I remember, yeah.
We talked about it at one time.
Well, I mean, John, I know John had approval, and, I mean, as emergencies come up and stuff like that, it's just done when it goes.
I don't remember. Usually if it's pretty large and can wait, I try to push it off. If it's pretty large and you can't wait, try to communicate. And get a, an opinion or.
Less than
you guys.
$300?
Should. Should. It's kind of tough. It should be under 200, but days of the $20 Chevy 350 starter.
Yeah.
We'll bring the Stratton engines. We'll see.
I mean, we don't need it not working.
But yeah, it doesn't hurt to make a session. I mean, there's no
Yeah, we
hard thing there, Like,
make a motion for approval for a starter not to exceed $400.
I'll second.
Motion made by Chad and seconded by Kevin. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? All in favor, motion carried.
One last thing off the top of my head, I got T-post or cap rebar, each one of those at the fairground walking path is where the lights. So it gives you a little bit more, they're actually located with our fancy locator too. So they're GPS, so some kids want to steal those rebar and just put it back. Other than that, that all you got for me?
Appreciate it, Dustin.
All right.
Thank you, Dustin. Library?
Yeah, I don't really have a lot to report for library. Just my fourth quarter check-in. We're gearing up for Christmas in Carbondale on Sunday, and everything's fine with us. Just, yes, I don't know. If you guys have any questions for us?
I would like to say thank you quickly to the library, for, having our, when we had the shooting that, Heather came immediately and opened up the library for us to set up a hub for the KBI to do, their media stuff, and anything else that they needed. I wanted to publicly acknowledge that she was very helpful, and I appreciate it a lot. That's what
That's what we're there for. I also got a really nice note from the KBI today.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was kind of
I
like,
was hoping they did, yeah.
this is weird mailing, but thank you. But, yeah, no, that's what we're there for. That's what that space is for.
Well, if there's nothing else for the library, then we'll go on to the park.
So you should have 3 park options in front of you. The first park option probably looks familiar. That's the one that was originally done, and sent off for the grant. And then we had a planning meeting a while back. Basically the steering committee and 2 other people came and gave their opinion. And then we made up the other 2 drawings. The third one is the committee recommendation. It is the most bang for the buck. We think the big piece there is a real draw to the eye when you're driving down Main Street. So what we need to do now is a public survey, which I have ready to launch tomorrow, as long as you all say launch. It's basically a Google form with a multiple choice of A, B, or C.
Okay.
And then includes the 3 pictures. So I will send the Google link to Emily, and she'll put it on the city page. We'll put it on West of Carbondale. Then I made a poster for people who are in the library. They can follow a tally mark beside the one they want. We'll have it out for Christmas in Carbondale on Sunday, either at the building or the library. Emily and I haven't really decided which one we'll put it out, but whichever place will get the most. I think the Elm have main problems, but I don't know, maybe I'm not sure. Yeah, the Santa might draw in the parents who want to vote on a toddler park too, so that we can, that'd be the way. We'll run that survey until next Tuesday, so we'll run it for a full week. And then at the 16th meeting, the 15th meeting, I will bring back the results to you. And then you will have the final say so if you want to go with what the survey says, or you want your own choice.
What's your question?
Egg chair. Egg chair.
I know, I love it.
Is it gonna fit 1 kid or 2?
It'll fit 2 or 3 kids. It's kind of a sensory thing for kids who are overloaded by all of the things happening in the park. They can kind of scooch in there and twist and wiggle, and it spins and it jiggles. And,
Does it drain?
does it drain?
Well, I mean, it's like, looks like it's kind of like.
I'm sure they got it.
I'm sure there's some holes in it.
No, I was just curious, it just doesn't look that big on the inside, so I didn't know if it'd be like a 1 kid thing or. I do like the play thing, you know, the big thing.
On the third option?
Yeah,
Yeah, I like the big, the 2 slides.
yeah.
What is they doing now?
It's just that underneath the for lack of better words, carpet stuff, and they just run up and down it and up and down it and up, and you would be surprised. It's just a little mound for little kids to run up and down and wear themselves out. It's recommended by the park people. They're very popular.
Okay.
And remind me where this is gonna be, is it like kind of where the volleyball?
Between
It was.
the current playground and the restaurant.
And the restroom?
Or,
Correct.
no, but
That's where it's always
it's
been.
it's kind of between that newer pavilion that's by the corner of the railroad track. And then it's just to the,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's kind
talked
of
to
closer
that
to where that
back
the
then.
sand volleyball kind of used to be. Or that's where the pavilion is.
yeah, that's where the pavilion is.
Okay, so
Kind
it's
of between the
between
current
that.
park and the pavilion.
Okay, okay.
Kind of,
Oh, I thought it was, I was thinking it was the same place as Chad was thinking, just north of the current park
Mhm.
by the bathroom.
yeah, kind of. I mean, it's gonna be pretty
Yeah.
big, so it's
So
kind of both areas.
if the playground is here and that pavilion is here, they're talking here, which that's what I always thought we would do, is just extend that out. I was overridden back when, and everybody wanted it up here so that it was closer to the restrooms, and now they've moved it back.
I think it's more like if this is the current playground and this is the pavilion, it's here. So it's kind of a triangle.
Right, it's not just a straight line to the pavilion.
Right.
I gotcha.
Right, it's to tie in the concrete
Which,
sidewalks that you already have.
That makes sense.
Well,
which I mean, placement just goes at the end of it.
yeah.
And I know they were out surveying last week.
Have you
I saw
tried
that.
the Google Doc thing sharing on the webpage yet?
No, because we didn't get it approved yet.
Well, I meant, have you just tested to make sure? I don't know how permissions work on Google Doc.
We haven't tried now.
Okay.
That's what I've used for like summer
Is it?
reading.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, summer reading opinions and, how do you think we're doing in the library survey,
Cool.
so.
You guys want to get a consensus to allow them to do that?
I think it's a great idea.
Consensus to go ahead and move forward with that for the week survey?
Okay, and
Thank
I'll
you.
be back on the 15th.
You might note that these are not the final colors.
Yeah, it'll be red and blue.
Okay. Did you have anything else for park?
I don't think so. Most park have anything. You don't have anything for park?
Anything else for park? All right.
And we'll
Thank
be
you.
waiting for
Appreciate
you.
it.
Okay,
Be safe driving home.
thanks.
Christmas bonus? Is next?
Time of year.
That's not-
So that's what we did last year, and we had to divide it. Or we had to do it twice because of the amount that was taken out. So last year was full-time employees $175 and part-time employees $125. And then I believe we gave Bruce $50.
Mhm.
So
So we're thinking it's the same thing as last year?
And it's just included in the paycheck? It's just a bonus
Yeah.
included in the paycheck?
Do we do paycheck or do we do cards?
We didn't do cards.
Yeah, we had to change it and go paycheck payroll.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And so, yeah. You want to go for the same thing? She need a motion?
Yeah, I move that we, adopt the same Christmas bonus as last year, with the full-time receiving 175, part-time employees receiving 125, and volunteer, $50.
Second.
Motion made by Ronnie, second by Chad. Is there any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Okay. All in favor, three in favor, one abstention, motion carried. Collaborative?
yeah, it's a regional meeting, kind of get together for all the clerks that I was considering going to. So just FYI, I might be going to it. If I do, I think it'll just be mileage to Garnett.
What's her name?
Like about an hour.
Yeah, about an hour and 20.
Is that south of Garden?
Okay. More or less, let us know, it's, is this free?
It's free to go, yeah.
They provide meals, or do you?
Just finger food.
Oh, finger foods and water.
Yeah, it's just an end to two.
Yeah.
So,
But it looks like they were gonna have some good information there this year.
Okay.
so there will be the mileage reimbursement at the end. Would you want to make a consensus or a motion? So that, you know, if we go, we know that there's gonna be mileage reimbursement afterwards, or wait for mileage reimbursement?
Say we wait for reimbursement.
Okay.
That way we know.
Council positions, it looks like, Caitlin Ball, will be resigning from her position as a councilman. So that will open up a new position, that would need to be, nominated by myself and then voted on by council. With that, I don't want to make any decisions yet because I'm just learning about this. So I'd like to wait till the next, council meeting to find somebody that I would want to nominate. If you guys are okay with that.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, under the council member section, we discussed getting a new council president. With that, I had talked with a couple of the council members here, and I was going to send it to Chad if he was willing to do that, but just didn't know if he wants to, if not. I was going to.
But say,
I only chose Chad because he has had more time as a council member. And I think he's just kind of usually gone through more time ran. But it doesn't have to go that way.
I understand that. My question, I mean, your health and then your busyness. Are you good with both of those?
yeah. Well, one of my concerns is my job. I don't know what I'm working like. Not that that's a major factor because he's here most of the time.
Yeah.
So really it's fill in for when he's not. Also, you can tell me how much time do you need to be able to handle things in the office when he's not available to sign things?
They
and that?
do a pretty good job. They've got, I mean, for me, they've got a stamp for me. They
Okay.
let me know when they,
Okay.
you know, when they have to stamp something, if he's not around, you know, or pay something, and so it goes.
Yeah, I'm good.
Well then, Chad, I'd like to nominate you, for council president. I think we gotta go to a vote by doing any council members here.
Is it a vote or a poll?
I think you ask each one,
I think it's a
how do
vote,
you vote?
and so I'll start on that side. Ronnie, how would you vote for Chad? Ronnie's a yes. Kevin?
Yes.
Kevin's a yes. Cheryl?
Yes.
Cheryl's a yes. We've got three, in favors for Chad to become council president. And so with that. That's it. So. You've got three votes for Chad.
Okay.
Thank you for accepting that.
Welcome, President.
Thanks. All right. Has the folders been passed around? Let's do that while we discuss if there's any off-agenda items or follow-up. Do you have anything off-agenda or follow-up?
The phones and internet are working on both sides, the police department as well as the office. Do we need to do anything down at maintenance for phones?
We took our new phone down and got it installed today too.
And it works great. Okay, and they're on Mercury down there?
Yes.
Okay. I don't think I have any.
We have the phone for the hallway, that we're gonna put outside the police station. There's not a plug-in on their side of the wall. So we're gonna have to run a cord up, down and around. So for now, it's on our side, but
Where you want to put it out there?
outside of their door.
And we'll just need to run it,
Okay.
the little hole and then over and down,
Yeah.
so.
We just gotta get the,
I can come, I think I can come down tomorrow afternoon.
I don't think we have a long enough cord. I think we need to order one.
Oh, no, I got lots of cord.
Okay.
I have cord.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
Let me look at my schedule tomorrow. I think I'm going to want ambulance tomorrow.
Did anybody else have?
Yeah, 2:30, I can come down around 2:30, just to get it done.
Okay.
Any other off agenda or follow-up?
The city Christmas tree.
City Christmas?
Down by Waves.
Okay.
I guess, yeah, the library has offered a spot out in front, if we want to put it there, or if we want to talk to Wags. I don't think anybody's actually asked him this year.
He said in the past it was fine to continue doing it, but I think we should just go.
Yeah. If they ask, so whichever, I don't care.
Are they talking like out here by the sign?
Opposite side of the parking lot.
Yeah.
Oh, up by the building.
Well, no, I think they're talking about putting it out further towards, there's a little area
Yeah.
there between the sidewalk and the parking.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was just mentioned to me briefly.
I mean, depending on the tree wreath, I think it
It would
would be
be
prettier up there.
More
I kind of like that
visible.
idea.
I mean, it'd be more visible, yeah, than between the two buildings here.
So we just need to line that
Right,
out.
'cause down here you don't see it until you get right there in front of it,
Exactly,
where we'd be out in the open.
yeah.
Are there lights on the street? Or is it just?
There were lights on it the first year, and they have since quit working, so we've had to strand lights on it.
That's what I was gonna ask next was, is there power close to that or?
They're long extension.
There's power up the building,
Okay.
yes.
Is there enough room if they do the Christmas tree contest? Or they do all the little trees?
We do the Christmas tree contest.
Um,
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that.
yeah, we've done it.
We turned one into a gnome.
I just don't know how big that area is.
There's pretty good grass space,
Yeah.
even coming back up to the building. We thought maybe we could,
Along that sidewalk there, yeah.
we're along, yeah, I think there's enough room over there.
Have the Christmas tree in front of the library?
I think for visibility, it would make it look pretty.
It'd be very pretty.
And then we just have maintenance get with Heather on locations and work it out.
I would say so.
Yeah, because I think they put it back in both water, didn't they?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, everything's good in there.
Did you hear anything out of Anthony Maldonado about, he wanted his water turned on to sell his house? Did you
He
hear
paid it.
Oh, he paid it.
Oh, good.
He paid it before we were even on the meeting.
Serious? Okay. Well, then it was kind of a waste of his time, wasn't it? Okay, well, good. Well, I hope he gets his house sold.
So consensus to move the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Yes,
to
we have a
library.
consensus to move the Christmas tree. And have Heather coordinate with Dustin. Anything notes in FY?
There was the water test results, there was one other thing. Oh, yeah, the dog tag.
Oh, yeah, on the dog tags this year, before we get into writing a new ordinance and everything, we wanted opinions. I went ahead and ordered the tags because we're gonna have to have them regardless. But we wanted to waive the fee if someone has their dog microchipped, especially since we have the new
Already chipped.
scanner. So if their dog is chipped, then we can waive the fee, and hopefully we'll get to the point where we won't have to do dog tags anymore.
Yeah,
So-
since- sorry.
So to get a dog tag, your dog, you have to prove they've had their shot?
Uh-huh.
So if they're chipped, you will know if they've had their shot? I mean, I don't understand how that works.
They'll still have to register here, but we won't charge them, and they won't get a city tag since we can scan them.
Okay, so they don't have to have a little tag hanging on the thing?
Right.
It's just.
How do you know if they had their rabies shot?
They'll still have to bring their proof in.
Okay, in order to say, okay, and there's no
Yeah.
fee.
Yeah.
The other thing and after we looked at this earlier, I remembered, one of the questions that I had when we first started talking about this was how much a chips cost. If we chip them as a service, what does it cost? Or what would it cost us to send them to the vet to have it done? You know,
I had all that information
Okay.
at one point, a couple of meetings ago. I can't remember what it was, but it's not very much.
I think it was 10 to 15 a dog.
That's what I thought, it was about 15.
So why would the city pay to have the dog chipped?
We would just refer people up to
Yeah.
Oh,
the
okay,
vet to do it.
No, we would just have the information.
yeah.
okay. So, but if they can show the dog
Or-
was chipped, they would not have to pay the fee?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think we'd want to stick a dog.
No.
With that though, does that require like a resolution to ordinance or anything like that?
Yeah, we'll have to update it.
Okay, so let's do that and bring back information on that.
Yep.
Obviously, see what Tom says, what we need to do.
That was the only thing in the folder.
Okay, that's one in the folder.
So I make a motion, we saw the,
Wait, Cheryl hasn't seen the bills.
Oh,
We
no,
need
the-
three signatures.
We don't
FYI.
do a motion for that.
no, it's an FYI.
Yeah, we don't do a motion for that.
So,
So yeah, I guess this one's, we'll check the signatures. So we'll hang
Yeah,
up
you
that.
only need three. You just, I make a motion that we admit that we have had a chance to review the bills.
second.
Motion made by Cheryl, second by Kevin. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? All in favor, so motion carried.
Make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
Motion to adjourn by Kevin, second by Cheryl. Any further discussions? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? All in favor? Meeting adjourned at 7:59.